I was still counting their mud shots, and I'm waiting for the earthquake to come through, and totally unnecessarily, I catch an earthquake on my Abomasnow. Oh my gosh, this guy is probably so mad right now, because that would be awesome. Yes, 1 HP, 1 HP. No, you're not going to shield this. Leaf Blade, Foul Play are resisted, so goodbye, Toxicroak. Goodbye, my friend, because I should be able to get to this Hurricane before they get to a charge move and getting some stuttering in the game. Wow, god damn it. Fix your game, Niantic. He's going to be taking out the Chestnut. Very nice. So I could go for the Shadow Bone here, but as much as I respect this guy's team, I wanted to Fire Blast him. I'm very sorry. Like, if you're watching, I'm very sorry I did this to you, because seriously, that is a badass team.
I give a thank you to my father for not raising me, and I give a finger to my stepfather for beating me, and I give props to myself for achieving. Goddamn, I'm glad that I survived. Goddamn, I am surprised that I survived.
How's it going? My name is Shrady, and today, I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. I haven't really thought about it. Just kidding. I've been doing battles all morning. Look, I did all 5 sets again. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? I did all 5 sets. I went 3 and 2 in every set. So, not bad, not great, but I did have a lot of fun, and I'm finally climbing my way out of Ace, even though I just got the Ace yesterday, so, you know. But yeah, I'm lagging behind everybody else, and I will continue to lag behind everybody else. Don't really care. I'm more interested in getting content for you guys, and today, I didn't set anything up yet, so I'll probably edit a bunch of this stuff out.
1 hour later.
So you're tired of living, you feel like you might give in, well don't. It's not your time. Okay, we are back. So before we get started, I just wanted to bring something up. A while back in multiple videos, I've talked about mental illness, and the music I've been listening to lately really describes how it feels to either live with mental illness or have someone that's very close to you living with a mental illness. So I would recommend you guys check out the songs that I played. The first song was by a band called AJJ, and it is called the Survival Song. I would recommend checking out that entire album. It's called People. It's called People Who Can Eat People Are the Luckiest People in the World. And then also, the other song I was playing is called A Better Place, A Better Time by Streetlight Manifesto. Very, very good song, very strong lyrics, and I would definitely recommend you check it out. Anyway, so that's enough of that. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are someone who is living with mental illness, or if you know someone that's very close to you that's living with mental illness, and you feel like you can't take it, or you don't know what to do, you're not alone. That's the main thing I gotta tell you. You're not alone. There are other people in the world who deal with the same problems that you do, and there are people that can help you. I would recommend talking to a professional. If you don't have insurance, then I would recommend going to a clinic. There are many ways to deal with mental illness, and isolation is not one of them. So just want to let you guys know you're not alone. So yeah, anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about Pokemon Go. Alright, I think I'm going to put this at the beginning, actually. So before we get into the battles, I'm going to show you guys a very, very awesome 2 battles that I did today. It is with the team that Wallower designed, the one I got to Legend with last season, which is Shadow, Abomasnow, Jellicent, and Azombombarill. So let's check it out. This is you'll like this. You'll really like this. If you hate Galarian Stunfisk, you'll like it. Alright, so Shadow, Abomasnow into a Swampert. Very, very good lead here. So they're only going to be able to do super effective damage with Sludge Wave. So they tried to catch on the Alolan Marowak there. So I actually come in with the Jellicent, which was a mistake. I should have came in with the Azombombarill here. But that's okay. I can tank a Shadow Bone, and Fire Spin is resisted. So he's not going to be able to farm down very easily. So I'm going to throw the Shadow Ball here, able to prevent a fast move from coming through. And this is going to do a lot of super effective damage. So I get the shield, and the switch timer is already up because why did they have the switch timer? Why did they do that? Okay, so I'm going to shield this. It's probably a Shadow Bone. I'm sorry, probably a Bone Club, and it is, but I'm able to get to another Shadow Ball here, and this is going to be taking out the Alolan Marowak or getting the last shield. I'm okay with either one of those things. Okay, so able to retake switch. The Swampert's going to come in, looking to farm down maybe. Okay, they throw before I get to another Shadow Ball. So that's a smart play on their part. So Hydro Cannon is going to be taking me out. And now I come back in with the Abomasnow, and I have a lot of energy here. So I'm going to actually able to still prevent a fast move there. I'm going to go for the bait here. This is going to hit for neutral, even if he lands it, or even if I land it. Alright, so now I have to call this. Is it a Sludge Wave or is it a Hydro Cannon? I think I shielded at the last second, and thank God I did, because it's a Sludge Wave. So the last Pokemon is a Galarian Stunfisk, and I am counting the Mud Shots. It takes 5 Mud Shots to get to a Rock Slide, so I'm going to catch this Rock Slide on my Azumarill. There it is, and able to catch it. Very, very nice. And this is a team that I used so much last season that I got very used to combating Galarian Stunfisk. All 3 of my Pokemon can beat Galarian Stunfisk here, so watch this. They come back in with the Swampert because the switch timer thing is... Why did they do that? I know I already said that, but why the hell did they do that? And why did they have the switch timer? Play Rough and 1 Bubble is going to be taking out the Swampert, and now... I was still counting the Mud Shots, and I'm waiting for the Earthquake to come through, and totally unnecessarily, I catch an Earthquake on my Abomasnow. Oh my gosh, this guy is probably so mad right now, and I'm going to go for the kill shot here. Weather Ball would do it, but why not go for the heavier hitting move? Get out of here with your stupid Bear Trap. Okay, so GG, my friend. That was just... I was very impressed with myself, to be honest. Usually, I feel very bad about myself most of the time, but that one got the self-esteem rising a little bit. So, and then this next battle, I don't exactly remember what happened in here, but I know it was good enough to put it in this secret battle thing. Alright, so once again, picking up a positive lead here. Taking resisted damage from the Mud Shots as well as Weather Ball, but I do have to watch out for the Blizzard, potential Blizzard. So they come in with their... I have battled this exact same team a lot. Last season, on my way to Legend, a lot of people ran this team. So there's probably a Galvantula. I'm pretty sure there's a Galvantula, which unfortunately Galvantula does beat my entire team. But Shadow Abomasnow can do okay. Alright, so I'm going to be no-shielding these Psyshocks here, and they come in, there it is, there's the Galvantula. I'm going to be going for the Play Rough here, hopefully getting a shield. If I get the shield, things are looking good, because I will be able to outpace with the Abomasnow. Unfortunately, I do not get the shield, so I come in with the Abomasnow, hoping to get a shield with this next Weather Ball, and they are at a lunge right now, so I'm expecting it to come through, but they actually don't throw. So that's good for me. I'm going to be able to get another shield, potentially. And if they, okay, they do decide to throw, I have 2 shields. I can actually probably farm this Galvantula down, but I think I throw the Weather Ball before I can, okay, so they come back in with the Ninetales, and I'm going back into my Jellicent here, basically because I want to get some use out of my Jellicent, and I don't want it to be lined up with that Galvantula. Even though the Galvantula is very low, I still have to be careful about it. So coming in here, able to take this thing out with the Shadow Ball, but I overfarmed too much. I was hoping that I could possibly get to another Shadow Ball against the Galvantula. So they come in with the Politoed and they throw, which is fine if it's a Weather Ball. If it's a Weather Ball, I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage with the Shadow Ball here, and it is a Weather Ball, so a mistake on their part. They needed to go for an Earthquake or a Blizzard to take me out, or 2 Weather Balls. So able to land that, and then I come in with the Azumarill, looking to just throw a Play Rough to take this Politoed out. And yeah, this team, I'm very used to dealing with this team, but this battle was insanely close and very much GG to this trainer. Watch this, Galvantula is going to come in to farm down. I am very scared now because Abomasnow will lose the CMP tie, and he comes in with the Alolan Ninetales, switches left and right in this battle, switches left and goddamn right. Alright, so I'm thinking very, very hard. Coming in with the Jellicent here, mistake, probably a mistake. Yes, it was a mistake, wasn't able to get the Shadow Ball. Oh no, going for the Weather Ball here, and watch this, my game lags right there, and I miss a bunch of bubbles, not able to get to the Excellent, which means the Alolan Ninetales actually survives. And now I have to no-shield this because the Galvantula does have a charge move, and I survive, and the Galvantula comes in and dies to 1 Powder Snow, able to get to the Weather Ball to take out the Alolan Ninetales. Insanely close battle. GG to this trainer. Hope you guys enjoyed the secret battles. Enjoy the rest of the video. So you guys wanted, I mentioned in the other video about Shadow Shiftry running Hurricane, and a lot of you guys in the comments wanted to see that. So I feel like we're gonna like this one. I had a lot of fun with this. So Shadow Shiftry. A lot of people don't even know that it has Hurricane. Like, I didn't know it had Hurricane for the longest time. And yeah, it can one-shot a Toxicroak, especially coming from a Shadow Shiftry. It can one-shot a Medicham, I believe. Actually, from full health, I don't think it one-shots, but it's close. It's very close, and people usually are not expecting it. So, the first set I'm going to show you guys was done before the Ultra League started, so it was in early ranks, and then the next set I'll show you is from today. With a different team. So the first team I'm going to be running is basically Skarmory Double Grass, except for I replaced Skarmory with Jellicent. So this team, you might notice, is very weak to Abomasnow. So yeah. let's go through the team, I guess. Alright, so we got Jellicent in the lead with Hex, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Shiftry with Snarl, Leaf Blade, and Hurricane. And then, what's his face? Oh, Meganium guy in the back there with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Earth Kuaki. Earth Kuaki. So, yeah. Basically, you run it the same way as Skarmory Double Grass. Let's check out the first set here. Hopefully that intro wasn't too long, but I did want to bring that kind of stuff up. I feel like it's important to mention because I haven't talked about it in a while, and I am also someone who struggles with mental illness on a daily basis. Into the first battle. Like I said, these were done a while ago, so it's early ranks, but I did want to show this set in particular because, first of all, you guys in the comments said you wanted to see it, so you can see that. And then I tried using Shadow Shiftry again today. Oh, look, it's an Abomasnow. My whole team loses to Abomasnow. I really need him to no-shield this Shadow Ball right here. Okay, perfect. He no-shields his Shadow Ball. Very nice. And I try to catch an Energy Ball, and I'm worried that he actually threw a Weather Ball here. So I was ready to go down, and it turns out I did catch an Energy Ball, so that's a dick move. And then he switches into an Azombombarill. Okay, again, this is rank 9, you guys. But hey, you wanted to see it, alright? You guys in the comments said you wanted to see this set. I said, I've got some sets from a while ago, my secret sets. So, yeah, you get to see it. So, he could have just stayed in there and farmed me down, but instead he comes in with an Azombombarill to, I guess, bubble down, but that means... I feel so bad for this guy. Okay, you guys saw how much that Leaf Blade did. That's no joke. Shadow Shiftry hits so goddamn hard. So I get both shields and I'm getting farmed down. Don't care. Don't really care. I'm going to come in with the Jellicent here and basically no shield anything. I don't care if it's a play rough. Not going to do all that much. And then I got to get some energy though. So I do have 2 shields. So I plan on no shielding the first one and he goes for an Ice Beam. Yeah, you don't want to bait. It's 1 extra bubble to go for the play rough if you're running play rough. Yeah, and he is around and play rough, so I wouldn't recommend ever baiting in that situation. Okay, coming in with the Abomasnow, and since I'm at 100 energy, there's no reason to farm up. The Abomasnow is out of energy, though, so I wasn't worried about going down, but I was at 100 energy. So, okay, well, we didn't get to see a Hurricane landed. Not quite yet, but we will. Don't worry. Yeah, Meganium did absolutely nothing. Meganium used to be such a strong part of the meta, like in the preseason and Season 1, Season 2, but it's not as, it just doesn't work as well anymore. There's a lot of Skarmories, which, you know, wasn't really a thing in the preseason. Skarmory wasn't a, okay, picking up a lead against a Charm Granbull, this is not great. Charm Granbull hits very, very hard, and I'm trying to prevent a fast move, but as you saw there, the Charm animation went through anyway, because I am a scrub. So going for the Shadow Ball, and now I'm going to switch into the Meganium to hopefully bait out some sort of grass counter. Now, I do shield this because if it's a close combat, it's going to, like, destroy me. It's a play rough, that would also destroy me. So I'm glad I shielded that. Now I'm going to be farming up. I'm waiting for the switch, but he's not switching out. I should be able to get to 2 Frenzy Plants if he decides to shield this, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so I get a shield, and then I'm waiting for the catch. I think he's probably going to... Okay, no catch. Again, early ranks, but... able to take out the Granbull, but I did take a lot of damage on 2 different Pokemon, as you can see there. And then he comes in with the Shadow Skuntank, or no, Purified Skuntank. Massive respect. The cojones on this boy over here. Is it a boy? It's a girl. The cojones on this girl over here, I respect it. I absolutely respect it. But unfortunately, I'm going to Hurricane you. So normally this would be a bad matchup for Shiftry, because Flamethrower would take me out, but Hurricane one-shots a Skuntank though. And then a Razor Leaf Rosalia, the spice, the absolute spice. I love it, but unfortunately, Shadow Shiftry is just it's gonna, yeah, okay, goodbye. But I do respect the that team there. I always love when I run into a spicy team like that. It's hard to run those kind of Pokemon, as you guys probably know. When you first get into Go Battle League, for a while there, you try experimenting with other Pokemon, or like, you know, Pokemon that you have that you're not sure if it's good or not, and a lot of them just aren't as good as you want them to be. Okay, here we go. Picking up a positive lead here, doing super effective damage and taking double resisted damage from the fast moves. They switch into an Azombombarill, and yeah, I'm gonna come in with a Meganium and no shield. If you ever run a Meganium, you don't have to shield the Ice Beam. You'll have to shield the second one, but fortunately for me, they're not even running Ice Beam. So now I'm gonna be counting to 5 bubbles. Or maybe 6. I think I may have been counting to 6 bubbles and then I throw. That way I'm getting the most amount of energy possible. Alright, so they come back in with the Medicham and I still have a Frenzy Plant loaded. That is exactly why you want to overfarm in those kind of situations. Alright, so they no shield that. That's really good. And now I'm planning on going down here. Hopefully this is an Ice Punch and it takes me out. Alright, by the way, No one told me that the switch timer was going to be halved. What was that about? When I was playing today, I noticed the switch timer was halved. Is that why? Why did that happen? I'm not up to date on the news. I've been dealing with some depression lately, so I haven't really been, you know, active on the internet as much, other than making these videos for you guys. Okay, anyway, I'm talking a lot about nothing here. So I'm coming in with the Shadow Shiftry. I think this is honestly a little bit worse for Shadow Shiftry than it would be for regular Shiftry. Regular Shiftry does beat Galarian Stunfisk in a lot of scenarios. So I actually get both shields, and I'm totally fine with that. And hopefully, okay, he throws, and I don't know if this is worth the shield. Okay, I'm gonna shield it. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, so I'm going to overfarm now, and they catch on the Medicham. Huge, huge, huge. It's huge. Very nice. I respect it. Now I'm coming in. Oh, I still have a not full health, but I have a Jellicent with 100 energy. This is fine. This is absolutely beautiful. Just going to one more thingamajiggy, and then get a bunch of lag, of course. Why not? God damn it. I've been dealing with a lot of lag today. In the past few days, honestly, just... You know what? It's every day. What am I talking about? Every time I play any sets and go by in a league, I deal with lag, and I'm sure you guys can relate to that. I have very good internet, by the way, so it's definitely not that. It is definitely this game being a piece of crap. Like, it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have started this channel if it wasn't a fun game, but these people don't know how to maintain a game. All they want to do is attract new people. Okay, once again, yeah, I probably should have gone into the Meganium here, but I came in with the Shiftry here, because Shiftry is going to lose very hard to Toxicroak, because counter does super effective damage, and it does a lot. Okay, so unfortunately for Shadow Shiftry, you actually have to shield the Ice Beam here, or normal Shiftry would be able to survive with like a sliver of an HP, but I am a Shadow Shiftry, unfortunately, getting some more lag. That's wonderful. Once again, I'm counting to 5 bubbles here, and I know I will win the CMP tie. So I'm throwing on that 5th bubble to get as much energy as possible, and in comes the Toxicroak. Can I get to a Hurricane? That is the question of the day, because that would be awesome. Yes, 1 HP, 1 HP. You're not going to shield this. Leaf Blade, Foul Play are resisted, so goodbye, Toxicroak. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, that's wonderful. That makes me feel all you know, jittery inside. That's not the right word. It makes me feel giddy. You know what I'm saying? Toxicroak... unfortunately, just... oh boy. Okay, so they tried to call my bait, but unfortunately for them, I am not running Bubble Beam. I actually haven't tried Jellicent with Bubble Beam. Would you guys let me know in the comments what the difference with Hex and Bubble is for energy? Because I know it takes 5 bubbles to get to an Ice Beam. It also takes 5 hexes to get to an Ice Beam. So why am I not running Bubble? I thought I was running Hex because it was better for energy generation. Does it really only take 5 bubbles to get to a Shadow Ball? Because that would be cool. Because then I could do super effective damage to Galarian Stunfisk. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but we all know this is over. This is, yeah. I'm just gonna pretty much farm down here. I don't even think I'm gonna throw. Yeah, GG. I always love taking out the stupid bear trap. That's my least favorite Pokemon. Used to be Azombombarill, but I don't know. Azumarill's, I don't really care as much anymore. It is kind of annoying how tanky it is, but it's pretty easy to deal with. The meta has adapted to taking out Azumarill, so yeah. Alright, picking up a positive lead here, going to be taking resisted damage, but we do have to watch out for the Brave Bird. So again, maybe Bubble would be better for Jellicent. Alright, so you gotta be careful when you're going up against the Talonflame not to let them sneak an extra Incinerate through. Alright, so I actually land the Shadow Ball, very nice, and it takes them 3 Incinerates to get to the first charge move, 3 for the first charge move no matter what it is, Brave Bird or Flame Charge. So they go for a Brave Bird, and then I hope I can farm down, but unfortunately I cannot, and I know shield this, maybe it's another, maybe it's a Flame Charge, but it is not. It is a Brave Bird, and I'm actually able to take Switch there. That was not great. But they come in with a Medicham here, so I should be able to get my shield back, because this Shadow Ball is going to do super effective damage here, and they farm me down. Now I'm going to be coming in with the Meganium, obviously, because Shiftry has a terrible matchup here. Shiftry does very poorly up against all fighters, well, all counter users, specifically. But if you can land the Hurricane, it's good stuff. It's real good stuff if you can land the Hurricane. Okay, gonna be throwing a Frenzy Plane here. We are even on shields once again, and I should be able to get to another one if I want a shield, which I'm probably gonna have to, because Shiftry once again is gonna do very poorly here. So he goes for the Ice Punch, and I'm gonna be over farming just a bit, so I don't get hit by another Ice Punch since I am out of shields here. Gonna go for the Frenzy Plant, and they let it go. What is in the back? It's an Umbreon. Okay, so I got a Frenzy Plant ready for this Umbreon. I don't think I can win this one. It's going to be close. So they no-shield the Frenzy Plant, and now I come in with this Shiftry, and I don't think I should go for Hurricane. Oh, I'm going to go for the next team. I guess I was trying to feature Shadow Hurricane, or Shadow Shiftry with Hurricane, so let's see. Okay, they let it come through, so very nice. Unfortunately, the Snarls are resisted here, so it's going to be very hard to snarl this Umbreon down, but maybe I can get to 2. No, there's no way. But actually, I think I can Vine Whip down with Meganium. Yeah. Okay, so I get the last shield, which doesn't really matter. I don't think that was necessary because I should be able to Vine Whip this thing down. It's going to be very close. So they go for a foul play that takes me out in 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Able to win with 1 HP on the Meganium. Okay, I'll see you guys in just a sec with the next team. Alright, so in this next set, we're running a variation on a team that I used to run back in Season 2 and Season 3. This team pulled me up to about 2900 ELO in both seasons there. Didn't make it to rank 10, which was rank 10 at the time, not legend, but I wasn't able to make it to rank 10, unfortunately. But this team, it did very, very well for me. So I was, you know, under the impression that it wouldn't work anymore because the meta has changed a lot. But I did okay with this team. I was going positive in all my sets when I used this. So we got Shadow Shiftry in the lead with Snarl, Leaf Blade, and Hurricane. Alolan Marowak with Hex, Shadow Bone, and Fire Blast. And then Azombombarill in the back with Bubble, Hydro Pump, and Ice Beam. I'm not sure. I may have changed it to Bubble, Hydro Pump, and Player Off at some point, but I do not remember. So yes, I do have a Azumarill on my team. Oh my gosh, instantly disliked the video. I will understand. All right. So I remember that the 4th and 5th battle had some awesome stuff in it. So let's take a peek. Going up against Player Toguro. I am at the like 2100, 2200 range. Okay, so picking up a very negative lead here. Going to be taking super effective damage. Going to try to catch a Weather Ball on my Alolan Marowak. And I am successful. Unfortunately, the only response I have to this Abomasnow is Alolan Marowak. So this is a terrible lead for me. So they come in with the Sableye here, and that's okay. I can do okay up against Sableye. I am taking super effective damage from the Shadow Claws as well as Foul Play because of our Ghost typing. Shadow Bone and Hex are both doing neutral damage here. So I think I let this go, and then I come in and farm down with the Azumarill. And yes, the switch timer thing, it's really changed the game a lot. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the half switch timer is... Like, you see how he's already able to switch there. Okay, so he comes in with the Abomasnow here, and like I said, my only response was Alolan Marowak, so this is unfortunate for me. So going to be going for an Ice Beam. This is going to hit for neutral here because of the Grass and Ice typing there. Ice resisting and Grass taking super effective from. So I am going to shield this. I didn't expect this guy to bait. He didn't seem like the type of guy to bait, so I definitely shielded that. I need to land an Ice Beam here, and I catch on the Shiftry here. Hopefully this is the Energy Ball. It will pretty close. It'll almost take me out. I have 1 HP, able to get the Leaf Blade off here when they switched into something I couldn't see. A Toxicroak. Okay, so this is going to be a loss. I am going to need an Ice Beam to throw at the Abomasnow. So I'm going to be farming up. And then if he baits here, then I am in a bit more trouble. So he doesn't bait. Like I said, I didn't expect this guy to bait. Didn't seem like the type. He comes in with the Abomasnow, and I overfarmed here, which is actually a terrible thing. If I didn't because I'm at 100 energy. If I threw the Ice Beam before I got to 100, I would be able to land the... Oh, what am I doing? I could have... You know what? It's fine. You can't win them all. And even if I landed that Ice Beam there on the Abomasnow, I don't know if I would have been able... I think Toxicroak would have been able to get to a Mud Bomb to take me out at that point. Alright. Anyway, going up against Dr. Lake. The good doctor coming out here with his... let's see what he got. Abomasnow. Wow, that's... God damn it. Algorithm confirmed. Okay. And to be honest, I was running a different team before this. Didn't see a single Abomasnow. My team was not weak to Abomasnow that time. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, so I'm actually just going to go for the Hurricane here and hope that he doesn't shield. This will KO, so, you know. But he might shield, and yeah. So that's unfortunate. And then I think I try to catch once again on the Alolan Marowak. So I got a shield there, but my Shiftry is looking, you know, worse for wear. I think I used that wrong. Okay, so they come in with a regular Stunfisk, which is a really good counter to Alolan Marowak. He's going to be doing super effective damage with Mud Shot as well as Mud Bomb. And so I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. I think that may have been a mistake because I would have been able to get to 2 Shadow Bones. But I just wanted to land a Fire Blast. It's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, there you go. And the switch timer thing, I forgot about it. In fact, I wasn't even aware of it when I first started playing here. I noticed it after like 2 or 3 sets because I'm very slow to the take or whatever. Okay, going to be coming in with the Shiftry here, and he's already able to switch, what the hell, into a Medicham. Going to be hitting the Medicham with a Leaf Blade to weaken it a little bit, hopefully. Gets a shield. Okay, he shielded in case it was a Hurricane, so that's actually really good for me. Alright, so now I'm coming in with the Azombombarill here, and I'm going to no-shield the first charge move, and hopefully I don't get debuffed by a Psychic. Guess what? I got debuffed by a Psychic. That's freaking awesome. So yeah, I think I may have changed the moveset to Play Rough at some point for this exact reason. Alright, so at this point I am going to should have tried to catch there, but unfortunately I did not. And he's probably going to switch into the Abomasnow right now. And there it is. And I'm coming in with the Shiftry basically to reset my debuff there and going for the Ice Beam. And this is... no. We're done. We're done for. Yeah, not going to do enough. GG. So, yeah. But trust me, the last 3 battles of this set are badass. There's going to be part of it that's going to go in the coming up part in the beginning of the video, most likely, because I remember a very good battle here. Alright, going up against Verdua Megadura. Cool name. I dig it. Picking up a lead against a Chestnut. Okay. So this is usually bad, right? This will be a bad lead. But I'm going for the Hurricane, because that'll take it out. That'll literally take out an entire Chestnut. So I shield in case it's a superpower, and somehow Shiftry loses a CMP tie. Niantic, fix your goddamn game. So Shiftry is gonna... God, he shielded it. Are you kidding me? Alright, so he comes in with the Skarmory, and I'm gonna be coming in with the Alolan Marowak here. Should have came in with the Azombombarill, to be honest, because Chestnut's gonna beat Azombombarill. So coming in here, and I shield because he did farm up to a Brave Bird, and I pretty much expect this to be a Brave Bird. So it is, and I'm gonna be over farming here. Over farming by 5. And I actually overfarmed 1 too many because I'm at 100 energy. Going for the Fire Blast, this would be easily taken out. I should have just gone for the Shadow Bone. I think Shadow Bone would have done it. So now they come in with an Alolan Raichu, but since I overfarmed so much, I'm going to be able to get to a Shadow Bone before they get to a Thunder Punch or any charge move. Shadow Bone's going to be taking it out. Super effective damage. Goodbye, Alolan Raichu. They come back in with the Skarmory, and I catch on my Azombombarill. Wow. That was actually pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. So I actually catch a Brave Bird. That's huge! So the reason I switched into my Azombombarill is to bait out the Chestnut here and hope the Chestnut throws before I get to an Ice Beam. So that is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I'm going to be coming in with the Shiftry, right? Because I should be able to get to this Hurricane before they get to a charge move and getting some stuttering in the game. Wow, god damn it. Fix your game, Niantic. He's going to be taking out the Chestnut. Very nice. Coming in with the dude, the Alolan Marowak here. Going to be able to take out the Skarmory with a Shadow Bone and a few Hexes. So there you go. Landed the Hurricane. Very impressive. Can't believe I actually did it. Yeah. But yeah, with the new switch timer thing, I feel like people are going to get a lot better at sack swapping, because you have way more opportunity to do so. You know what I mean? And I would definitely recommend you guys practice your sack swapping. You might mess it up, and that's okay, but, you know, as long as you practice the counts and you know the counts. Alright, picking up a positive lead here, but we do have to watch out for Fire Punch. I am already impressed with this trainer. Shout out to this guy. I didn't see his name, but shout out to this guy for using Dusclops. I remember this guy's team, and it is a very cool team. So I farmed up to a Foul Play and baited with a Leaf Blade to make him think, because Foul Play hits for super effective damage. So I also shield the Fire Punch, and it looks like we get to the charge move at the same time. And he does a very nice catch on his Wigglytuff, trying to catch a Foul Play, but I'm not running Foul Play, so I'm actually going to be able to hit for neutral. Still does a lot of damage, and I actually needed to land that Leaf Blade here, because Azombombarill pretty much loses to Wigglytuff in most shield situations. But since I got the Leaf Blade on him, I should be able to take it out here with an Ice Beam before they get to a charge move. And they come back in with the Dusclops, and okay, this is fine. This is a pretty decent matchup for Azombombarill, just because Azombombarill is pretty overpowered. So Shadow Punch coming through, that's Okay, Dusclops needs a buff. Alright, so I build up to the Hydro Pump just in case I need it later. And I come in with the Shadow Shiftry, and I have no idea what Croconaw has. So I shield, and thank God, because it was an Ice Punch. Alright, so I'm going to be farming up a little bit of extra energy here. And I do not know how long it takes Croconaw to get to an Ice Punch. So I'm going to be throwing, and that actually takes it out, my God. And they come back in with the Dusclops, which is their last Pokemon. Shout out to this guy. This is a badass team. It really is. Unfortunately, Dusclops is just... Watch this. Dusclops has Shadow Punch, right? And it just, you know what I mean? And yeah, it just, okay. So I could go for the Shadow Bone here, but as much as I respect this guy's team, I wanted to Fire Blast him. I'm very sorry. Like, if you're watching, I'm very sorry I did this to you. Because seriously, that is a badass team. Dusclops seems like it's a bit underpowered. I think Dusclops will be better running Return, possibly. Because Return will be able to hit a lot harder than Shadow Punch would. So, yeah. But Dusclops still, it's a Pokemon that I've been wanting to build for a very long time. But seeing it perform in that particular set kind of makes me unsure of it. Maybe Shadow Dusclops. Okay, picking up a very negative lead here. Unfortunately, I only have one response to Galvantula, and that is Alolan Marowak. I'm going to be over farming here, and unfortunately, I threw the Leaf Blade, pretending it's a foul play once again. And yeah, so they might no-shield this, which would be very bad. Okay, so they do no-shield it, but it actually does pretty good damage there, to be honest. Alright, so now I'm going to be over farming here, and there, that Volt Switch that just got through there is makes him get to a lunge right now. So I switch, hoping to catch that lunge, and come in with my Alolan Marowak, and I'm just going to tank this, and if they go for lunge, they're going to look like a fool. You're a fool. You're actually a fool. Discharge would have done a lot of damage there, and they come in with a Medicham. By the way, lunge is double resisted on Alolan Marowak, because Ghost and Fire both resist Bug. So yeah, they come in. This is a really bad matchup for Medicham. Really bad. So I'm surprised they came in here with the Medicham. Because they are only going to be able to hit for neutral with the Psychic, and the counters are double resisted. I'm going to be over farming quite a bit here, and I am getting close to 100 energy, so I'm just going to throw this before they get to a possible Ice Punch. So this is easily going to take out the Medicham, and I have a Shadow Bone loaded for the Galvantula. This is going to take it out if they don't shield. Alright, so they don't shield, and what is in the back? A Wigglytuff. Okay. My thought process here was come in with the Azumarill, get the last shield, and then come in with the Shiftry and hopefully land a Hurricane. I don't think I would survive long enough to get to a Hurricane, but whatever. I go for the Hydro Pump. This is a guaranteed shield or a guaranteed amount of damage, and they no shield it. Probably thinking that their win condition was to call the bait there, which it might have been. I don't know, but able to win that one. Very, very nice. Able to go 3-2 there. Yeah, so those last two battles I thought were really good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd appreciate you leaving a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, but only do so if you actually enjoyed the video. I hope you guys don't mind if I talk about mental health a little bit here and there. If you don't like it, if you don't care, you can always just skip past it. So, but I feel like it's necessary to be open about that kind of thing and let people know that you don't have to keep those feelings inside and that you're not alone. That's all I wanted to let you guys know. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Cleric, Doug J. Dempsey, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Tech Freak, Silver N Fortuna, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Brant Dixon, Misukata, Kit Kulek, and Edward O'Neill.